Our guest made art world history when his digital artwork sold for a record-breaking $69 million at Christie's. And you'll be able to see his remarkable work at the Gibbes through the end of April. Let's welcome Mike Winkleman, best known as Beeple, and our good friend Angela Mack, Executive Director for the Gibbes Museum of Art. Wonderful to have you both here with us.
Thank you.
This is a thrill. Always an honor, Angela. But this is such an extraordinary opportunity for people in the community to come and see your work, which is truly groundbreaking.
Thank you.
So maybe let's start with that $69 million piece of art that you created that took 5,000 days to create. So walk us through this, if you would.
So basically, the picture that sold at Christie's was an NFT that was a compilation of 5,000 days worth of everydays that I've done over 13 years. And so basically, I've been doing a picture each year, and I still, or each day, and I still do it to this day. I've been doing it now for 17 years. Wow. And they're made on the computer, and they're often very topical to things that have happened, that day. And so being able to create work, with these very powerful, quick digital tools, and then have them immediately be distributed to a global audience is something that, just was not possible, until the last, 10 years or so here.
Right. And just to give people an idea, when you say 5,000 days straight and beyond, that is the day of your wedding, the birth of your child. You were creating art during these pivotal moments in your life. Did those moments reflect in what you created that day?
Yeah, some of the pictures are a sort of record of things that happened in my life, and then some of them are a record of things that happened in the sort of like world, the different presidents, different historic events, and so it's really kind of a mix of those two things.
Could you please explain, because we're talking about NFTs, non-fungible tokens. I'm not sure that a lot of people can quite wrap their minds around what exactly that means, how it works when you can't physically necessarily touch it.
Sure. So basically an NFT is a way to kind of prove digital ownership over something. And in my case, that's art, but it could be many different things. And I think in the future, it will be many different things. And the technology that is used to sort of verify that you own it is blockchain technology that, a lot of people I'm sure have heard of Bitcoin.
Sure.
The way Bitcoin works is when you have one Bitcoin, you can't just sort of copy and paste and have two Bitcoin, and that's what gives it value. And the same thing is kind of with NFTs, able to be applied to digital art. You can prove ownership of a file, and everybody in the world can see it, just like they can see how much Bitcoin you have, but you're the one who has control over the wallet that shows that you own it.
Talking about this exhibit at the Gibbes that people can see through April, there's a 3D character to it. So this is not just something that you can view on a screen, but would you have ever thought that the founders of the Gibbes Museum ever thought that artwork like this would ever show up in those between those walls?
And we were talking about it the night of the opening of the exhibition, is how having these incredibly high-tech works of art in a building that was built in 1905 with a collection that dates back to the 1700s. And in fact, where they're located in our rotunda space, which is one of the more historic areas of the building, directly across are two neoclassical sculptures that were done by American artists, most likely in Italy. And then there are portraits that date back to the 1740s that are looking directly at the Tree of Life, which is the title of the main piece that's in the central part of the rotunda. So I keep thinking what these, 18th century people are thinking about as they're looking at this digital art.
100%. Well, we need to take a break here, but when we come back, I would love for you to explain the nature of these kinetic works of art, because they are truly unique. We're going to do that in 2 minutes. We'll be right back.